Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. By the video title, you know what this video is about. NBA Week 12 review. We've seen some things that happened this week right here. We've seen a big trade that happened between the Pacers and the Raptors. The Raptors send Siakam to the Pacers. Pacers send Brown and some other pieces as well to the Raptors as well. The Raptors are kind of in that stage of like trying to transition over. They're still competing. They got Scotty Barnes. They got some guys here. They're still competing. They'll probably be a team that's probably in the play-in around that range, maybe 8th, 9th, 10th type seeded team, like maybe contending for that last few spots in the play-in tournament as well. But I think in the future, when they start drafting some more guys and bring some more guys in, they can get back to that level of being kind of like, conference championship appearances and being a finals winning team like they was a few years back. But the Pacers are trying to get in win now mode. You really don't see too many like big trades that happen within your own conference a lot. Like most time it'd be people coming from different conferences sometimes, but sometimes it do happen. Like them trading for with a guy in their own conference, and they might have to see that guy eventually too. The Pacers are trying to be in win now mode. They got Tyrese Halliburton, they got Miles Turner, they got Buddy Hield, and they also have, of course, now Pascal Siakam. So they have some pieces. Rick Carlisle is a good coach. If he can find a way to implement Pascal Siakam in that offense as well, because Pascal Siakam is a good he's a good player. He can play both sides of the ball. Good defender. On offense, he can get to the paint. He can play in the post, mid-range area. His three-point shooting is not the best in the world, but I feel like they can work around it and just find a way to implement him still in the offense. Especially when you have Tyrese Halliburton and him working in that little scheme they have going on. Miles Turner's a good player too, but Pascal Siakam a little more athletic type guy. He can play the center position too sometimes as well. He used to play the center position kind of like a point center a little bit with the Raptors sometimes. So I think him being added to the team helps their team out a lot, and we'll see what happens. They lost their first game together, playing together, but they're going to build some chemistry up, and you'll see the magic they make. Another team, too, is the Magics. The Magics is a team that people have been sleeping on a lot. The Magics going to find a way to sneak themselves like under the radar, and they're going to scare some teams in the playoffs. I feel like this season they should make the playoffs and have a solidified spot. Maybe a 6 or 7 seed around that range, but they're gonna find a way to mess some teams up in the playoffs a little bit. They might sneak on some people because they have the underdogs. They got some guys there on the team, and that core is just getting better and better. And defensively, they're really good like that. They're in sync. So we're gonna see those guys probably make some noise too as well. Kind of like the Thunder too as well. A lot of people kind of like looking over the Thunder. We see SGA averaging 31 points a game this season as well. And he got Chet Holmgren, who's an amazing player too as well. He's showing you what he can do on offense. He's averaging 17 points per game, but on defense, being a rim protector out there, all those blocks and stuff, and just protecting the paint area. Lou Dort is an amazing defender too on the outside. So they have some pieces. They have some guys over there too as well. So those are two teams I feel like they're kind of like the dark horse picks for the playoffs, because those two teams right there can upset you. They're a young team, young core, but they have they're very good competitively, and it kind of reminds you of the old Thunder. Remember the old young Thunder when they had Kevin Durant, Westbrook, and all those guys? And it was very young, maybe Ibaka and stuff, but they still made a run to the finals and conference championships. It was a little young, but they're still able to push it and make things happen. So those teams right there are going to fly under the radar a little bit and be in the playoffs, and people are going to overlook them. They're going to shock somebody for sure. Another thing that's happening this week, of course, Dejounte Murray, the trade talks are heating up with him. The Miami Heat was on part of that trade talk. The New York Knicks, the New York Nets, the Lakers, the Bucks want to trade for him. I don't know what the Bucks exactly would trade, because they already did the big trade for Dame. So I don't know what assets they have unless they trade like Chris Middleton or something. But the Nets have assets to trade. The Heat has some assets to trade. The Knicks probably could have some assets too. The Lakers, they kind of got some assets to trade, but no one really wants to get D'Angelo Russell. Like, if you're going to add D'Angelo Russell, you're going to add some other things too as well. I don't know if the Lakers be willing to do all that. That's why I feel like the Lakers kind of messed themselves up. I thought they should have kept Caruso. They should have never let Caruso go. Like, when they let Caruso walk in free agency, they should have kept Caruso. He's a guy who played his role perfectly. He was on part of the championship team as well. The Lakers want to go a different approach, and they try to bring some guys in. And D'Angelo Russell just hasn't fit with the Lakers. And some people just can't play in the limelight when the lights are very, very bright, when the lights are on and the pressure is on. Some of those guys just can't play when the pressure is on like that, and being in the media attention and being on a big stage a lot of times. The way you see some of those guys, like when D'Angelo Russell left the Lakers, went to the Nets, he had one of his best seasons. He was an all-star with the Nets. And with the Timberwolves, he was pretty good too as well. But with the Lakers, he's kind of like not playing to the same standard. Maybe it's the bright lights. Maybe that's why it didn't work out the first time. So they got to find a way to get a point guard there who can kind of like just take some pressure off LeBron. LeBron shouldn't be the best player on the team at year, what, 22, 21, 22? I think he's 39 years old. Should be the best player on the team. It should be AD. It should be another guy or something like that. But a lot of those guys are still trying to find their footing, and they're very inconsistent. They have stretches where they look very good, like it looks unstoppable. Then they have stretches where they look they can get beat by anybody. So we see them get beat down by the Brooklyn Nets the other day. They lost by 20 points to the Brooklyn Nets. So it's just like the Lakers got to find a way to get back on track. The last thing too that we have for this thing as well, the Celtics. The Celtics lost their first game. Lost their first game at home. They've been doing a great job that entire season, you know, defending the home court. And they stood the first seed in the East. But they lost their first game at home to the Nuggets by 2 points. I believe Jason Tatum got ejected in that game, if I'm not mistaken. I think he might got ejected. I might be thinking of a different game. I think I'm thinking of a different game. That was the Raptors game. Never mind. That was the Raptors game that happened. He got ejected. They lost that game, but that was on the road. But against the Nuggets, they lost by 2 points in that game. The Celtics are a very good team. You know, I'm a Miami Heat fan, but I give credit where credit is due. Celtics are a very good team, and most likely in the playoffs, you know, it happened for the past 4 years. It's been the Celtics and Heat in the conference championship. Celtics and Heat every single time. So it might be Celtics and Heat again. And you know, they got a very good team with Porzingis now added, Drew Holiday now added, and they just firing on all cylinders. And at home, it was unstoppable to beat. One loss, of course, you know, nothing too crazy about that. They still have a great home record, the best in the league and stuff too as well, some historical numbers. So we're gonna see what they do and how they continue. They're definitely gonna be a solidified playoff team. We're gonna see if they be the first. They're gonna be first or second. Most likely they might finish first, and we're gonna see how they find a way to they can finally get to the finals. Or we'll see what happens throughout the year. But they're a very good team. They look unstoppable. I feel like they're still the best team in the NBA right now so far. Can you look at the West? Timberwolves are cool. You know, got one of the best records there. And you know, of course, the Nuggets are very cool. The Bucks are cool too in the East. And you know, some other teams as well. But I feel like the Celtics kind of a little above everybody else a little bit. They're showing you that they are the #1 team and the team to beat in the NBA. That's the NFL. I'm gonna say NBA. The team to beat in the NBA. And yeah. So this is all I got for this video today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. And I'll probably see you guys. Most likely it will be. Well, actually, when you see this, it's gonna be. I'm making this video today, and you probably see it today. But I'll probably see you guys on some videos later just today. After the playoff games, I'll be doing some little reviews on the playoff games, a little short video reactions. So be on the lookout for that. And then we have some NFC game preview video, an AFC game preview video as well. Have some more videos coming out. So next week we got a lot of videos. We got probably like 5 or 6 or 7 videos. So be on the lookout for that and stay tuned for that. But that's all I got today. Peace out.